we're going to be making an Israeli specialty called labneh. Labneh is super easy to make, even though it looks complicated, and we're going to eat it with avatiach, which means watermelon, which is delicious. So here's how we do it. It takes a bit of time once you set it up, but it goes quickly and then it's delicious. So what you want to do is we have a bowl and a strainer. You can also just do it with a bowl, you don't need the strainer. And I have a little bag, which is a cheese bag. So basically it's thin fabric that moisture can pass through, but not all of the yogurt. If you don't have a cheese bag, you could use cheesecloth. You could also just use a kitchen towel that's clean. You could use that. Doesn't matter. But what we're going to do is strain the yogurt. So I'm using Greek yogurt because that makes a creamier labneh, but you can also use plain yogurt. And you're going to put all of the yogurt in the cheese bag. If you don't have a bag, just put it in the center of the towel and get it all in the towel, and then tie up the corners of the towel so that it stays together. So all the yogurt into the bag. You might need to use a knife or a spoon to get some of it out. And you can do this with any amount of yogurt. It doesn't have to be a big container. It could be a small container. And what we're gonna do is let it sit. So there's a few ways you can do this. You can place it just directly in the strainer and let all of the moisture come through. You can also tie it up to a kitchen counter. The cheese bag has a string that you can hang it from, which is helpful. But if you have a towel, you could tie it with the string, or you could tie the corners of the towel over the faucet or over something and let it hang so that all of the moisture comes out. And you want to let it drip for at least 8 hours. If you let it drip for longer, then it'll just become thicker, which is also nice. So let it sit. We're just gonna let it sit, and all of the moisture will come out after some time. You can also give it a little squeeze to help start it off. So once the labneh is ready, it's time to put it all together. So open up the bag, or if you have a towel, you can just take it and get it ready. We're gonna open it up, and this labneh is a nice and solid. Oh yeah. We're gonna take it and we're going to prepare it on our plate. Yeah, that's nice and creamy. And then we're gonna add a little bit of watermelon, avatiach, super delicious in Israel, very refreshing in the summer when you're nice and hot. And we're just gonna top it with some mint, fresh mint. There we go, super fresh, super easy, super tasty, super delicious.